Most gardeners spend hundreds every single year on compost, fertilizer, and raised bed lumber, without realizing that everything their soil needs is already growing around them, completely free. Bagged compost is convenient, yes, but it's expensive. It runs out, and every season you're back at the store buying more. Meanwhile, your garden evolved to thrive on living soil, not purchased inputs. In this video, the $0 system that replaces all three, and why garden stores will never ever tell you about it. Here's what nobody tells you. The problem isn't your soil, your seeds, or your technique. The problem is the cycle. You buy fertilizer to feed the soil. You buy compost to build it. You buy lumber to contain it. And every year, the cycle resets. Your wallet empties, and the garden still underperforms. A real soil doesn't need to be purchased. It needs to be rebuilt with what nature already provides. Here's the real reason your garden keeps depending on store inputs, and exactly how to break free permanently. In this video, I'm revealing the complete $0 garden system. No compost bags, no fertilizer bottles, no raised bed lumber required. We're covering 6 free natural methods that rebuild your soil, feed your plants, and contain your garden permanently. Stay until the end, because method number 6 is the one garden stores are most desperate for you to never discover. If you love growing food the way nature intended, subscribe. This channel is built for people who want real results without the price tag. And if you want to take this even further, I've put together a complete guide called The Lazy Gardener's 30-Minute Garden. Inside, I show you the exact systems I use to grow a thriving garden without spending hours working outside. You can find the link in the description below. Go ahead and grab your copy and start building your own low-maintenance garden today. Method number 1, leaf mulch. Leaf mulch is the most underestimated free soil builder on the planet. Fallen leaves decompose directly into rich organic matter, feeding soil microbes, retaining moisture, and suppressing weeds simultaneously. Most people rake them into bags and throw them away. Leaves contain up to 80% of a tree's nutrients for the season. Returned to the soil, they outperform most bagged composts. Simply layer them directly onto your beds. No processing required. A demand for organic mulch alternatives is rising. Your trees are already producing it for free every single year. Method number 2, comfrey. Comfrey is the one plant that makes gardeners never buy fertilizer again. Its roots mine nutrients from deep subsoil, pulling up potassium, phosphorus, and nitrogen that shallow plants can't reach. Cut the leaves, lay them directly on your beds, and within days, they dissolve into a fertilizer so potent it rivals commercial feeds. One plant spreads into dozens. It regrows after every cut, endlessly, for free. Ancient farmers across Europe relied on comfrey for centuries. Modern organic growers call it the pharmacist of the garden. Plant it once. Never buy fertilizer again. Method number 3, ramial wood chips. Fresh wood chips from young branches are one of the most powerful soil rebuilding materials ever studied, and they're almost always free. Tree trimming companies pay to dump them. You can have truckloads delivered to your door at zero cost. Spread 3 inches deep, they feed fungal networks that directly transfer nutrients into plant roots. The same underground system old-growth forests use to sustain themselves indefinitely. Remember, stay until the end. Method number 6 is the one that eliminates raised beds entirely, and it costs absolutely nothing. Imagine spending just 30 minutes a day in your garden and still harvesting more vegetables, herbs, and flowers than ever before. That's exactly what I show you inside The Lazy Gardener's 30-Minute Garden. Click the link in the description below and grab your copy today so you can start your low-effort garden system right away. Method number 4, grass clippings. Grass clippings are a nitrogen bomb, and most people stuff them into bin bags every single week. Fresh clippings contain up to 4% nitrogen by weight. Layered thinly between wood chips or leaves, they break down rapidly, feeding soil bacteria that convert organic matter into plant-available nutrients. No processing, no waiting, no cost. The key is layering. Never pile clippings thick, or they mat and block oxygen. Thin layers, alternated with carbon materials, and your soil feeds itself continuously throughout the entire growing season. Free fertilizer, every week, already in your yard. Method number 5. Stinging nettle tea. Stinging nettle is one of the most nutrient-dense wild plants on Earth, and it grows freely in almost every climate. Submerge a bundle in a bucket of water for 14 days. What you get is a liquid fertilizer loaded with iron, magnesium, and nitrogen that feeds plants directly through both roots and leaves. Experienced organic growers have used nettle tea for generations. Modern soil scientists keep arriving at the same conclusion traditional farmers already knew. It smells terrible, it costs nothing, and it works faster than almost anything sold in a garden store. Method number 6. Hugel culture. This is the one that eliminates raised beds permanently. Bury logs, branches, and woody debris directly into mounded earth. As the wood slowly decays underground, it becomes a sponge, storing water, generating heat, and releasing a continuous feed of nutrients for up to 20 years. No lumber, no irrigation, no fertilizer, no compost purchases. Ever. The Amish have built hugel culture beds for generations. European permaculture farmers call it the last garden bed you'll ever need to build. One afternoon of work, 2 decades of free, self-sustaining fertility. Garden stores never mention it. Now you know why. These 6 methods aren't gardening hacks. They're a complete exit from the purchasing cycle the industry built around you. Leaves, comfrey, wood chips, clippings, nettle, buried logs. Nature assembled everything your garden needs, long before stores existed to sell it back to you. The gardeners who understood this didn't have bigger budgets. They had better knowledge. That's what this channel exists to give you. A garden that costs nothing to maintain isn't a dream. It's what gardening looked like before someone figured out how to put it in a bag and charge you for it. If this video saved you money, hit like. It helps more gardeners find this before they spend another dollar they don't need to. Subscribe if you want to keep growing food the way nature intended, without the price tag. And drop a comment below. Which of these 6 methods are you already using? Or starting first? Share this with someone who's about to spend money on compost or fertilizer this season. You might save them hundreds. I'll see you in the next one. If you found this video helpful, then you'll love the full system I put together in my ebook, The Lazy Gardener's 30-Minute Garden. Inside the book, I show you the exact daily 30-minute routine, low-maintenance garden layouts, and the plant-once crops that keep producing for years. So if you want a garden that grows more food and flowers with less work, click the link in the description below and grab your copy today.